What's good, GoofTubers? It's your boy D, aka Moh'Fuggah, aka D23, back again with some more Shadowgun Legends action. Well, not really action, just some tips and tricks, as you guys can tell by the title. I hope everybody's doing good, so let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So like I said, bringing you guys a quick tips and tricks, not really tricks, but mostly tips, video, just for the newbies, because I've been seeing a lot of questions and a lot of messages flowing around, and people have been asking me, hey, what do we need to do over here, how to get new gun or how to get new armor and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick tutorial type of video where I'm just giving out some tips and tricks to the newbies, so you guys know what you guys need to do in order to get new gun, new armor, or decode the hologram and all that kind of good stuff. That's basically it. Now before we proceed, I also wanted to mention this, that the tips that I'm going to give today are actually for the beta, and we're just going to talk and shoot shits about the stuff that we have in wave 2 or in beta. This is not the final version of the game. This is not the be all end all, because at the hard launch we are definitely going to see a lot more new things in hub itself. So we'll make a video on that at a later time when game officially releases, but at this time, like I said, we'll just go and shoot shits and talk about stuff that we have in beta, you know what I mean. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it already. So when you log into the game, this is where you're going to start. This is the entry point, I will say, of the hub. So when you start moving, you guys are gonna see these small paparazzi pods. Take your pictures, and you're gonna see your picture if you happen to have enough fame on the billboard. So that's me right there. Let's gonna start with the vendors. So we have 3 vendors, actually 4 vendors right now, actually 5 vendors. Okay, I take that back. I think we have 6 vendors. We got Pedro, we got Willow, we got Big Red, we got John Slade, and we got Hakim and Sarah. So we got 6 vendors, and they all can give you some missions and other things. So let's start with the first vendor, which is on the right over here, who is Pedro. As soon as you walk close to Pedro, you're gonna see this small wheel, the settings options, settings button. You can just click on it, and you're gonna see a couple of options that Pedro can give you. No holograms to decode means if you guys happen to watch my videos in past, you guys will see that I picked up some of the green holograms that you guys need to bring back and give it to Pedro so he can decode that for you. So as of right now, I don't have any holograms, so there's nothing that he can decode. But in case if you happen to have one, you guys are gonna see this option, or the no holograms to decode option turn blue. You can just hit it. It will take you to the next screen where you can decode the hologram. You can decode it, and you'll basically win like new set of maybe gloves or new gun or anything, anything. So that's that. If you want to buy something from Pedro, like I mentioned, this is wave 2, so these are the options that they have in wave 2 for you guys. So you guys can basically go ahead and start purchasing these things if you guys are on Android and have money to burn out. So these are the things that you guys can basically purchase from Pedro. He's selling some bells that can go along with your armor. Right now I have the generic belt that he gave me, but if you want to customize your armor, you can basically purchase the belts from here, and make your armor look that much more stylish, or make it look that much more epic. So these are the things that he's selling right now. At the bottom, you guys can see some more things that he has that he can sell you. So a lot of things that you guys can basically do over here and purchase and customize your armor the way you want to, like spray cans over here. You can just spray your armor and give it like a stylish look. So pretty fancy, pretty neat. Right now he has no mission to give me, so that's that. But if you happen to have any, you just click on the mission icon and it will tell you which mission that he has. You can basically accept that and go to the mission. So that's that about Pedro. Let's go ahead and move down to Slade real quick. So Slade is the one, by the way, yeah, Pedro is actually going to give you side missions. Basically everybody else is going to give you side missions besides Slade. So Slade is your main man to go. So once you go to Slade, again, you guys gonna see the small wheel over here. You hit it, you guys gonna see missions. Whatever mission is gonna pop up, you're basically gonna accept them on the right, and just do them. You must make sure that you are at the level that they want you to do the missions at. If you are level 10 and mission is recommended you to be level 15, I will suggest not to do it just yet. until you get to at least level 14, because you're gonna get your ass handed to you. I mean, it's not hard to beat those enemies, but it's going to be that much more stressful. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that about freaking Slade. Let's move on to Big Red. Now, Big Red is one of your main man in this game. Going to be one of your best friend in this game, because he is the one who's going to sell you some dope ass cosmetics like your armors and your gloves or your torso, your shoes, your everything. He's the one you're gonna go to purchase some dope ass armor. So again, you click that wheel, you hit buy whatever he has. You can basically look around and just go over. If something that you like and you have enough funds, you can go ahead and purchase it for yourself. Once you purchase it, it's gonna, so if you click your guy on the top left, and it's gonna pop in the equip section, and you guys gonna see it popping up somewhere over here in one of these empty squares or units, whatever you want to call them, and you can basically hit them and it will give you an option to equip it, and you can basically equip it. That's that. Nothing too crazy. It's not hard to freaking understand. So yeah, if you go back to Big Red again, you see where it says no items to sell. You can also sell the items to to Big Red. Let's say you have like a duplicate item, you don't want it, or if you're trying to get rid of like a piece of armor, you don't want it because the armor that you already have has higher ability to soak the damage, so you don't want that item. So you can basically come over here and sell it. If you happen to have anything, it's easy. It will tell you how much he's willing to buy it for. Just hit that and you will get the credits for that once you sell it to him. Again, at the bottom you guys gonna see some missions, so you can just hit missions and see whatever missions that he has, and you can just select one of them and just do them. So let's move on to Sarah. Sarah is also going to be one of your best friend in this game, because she sells you the guns. All the guns that you see in Shadowgun Legends comes from Willow. So again, you come close to Willow, hit this wheel, the settings option, whatever you want to call it. You guys gonna see some options over here. Again, just like Big Red, buy, sell, missions. If you want to buy something, just go to buy option screen. You guys gonna see all these weapons. If you happen to like something, you can basically purchase it. If you don't have the funds, too sad. And one more thing, if you want to know which weapon is better than the one that you already have, you can basically compare the stats on the screen over here. So as you guys can see, the equipped item that I have here is OCP Common Assault Rifle, and the item that I'm looking is PZ-103 wow, I just noticed that name. Crocodile. Fucking MFG. These they make me freaking cringe sometimes. So yeah, Crocodile is a weapon that we have. So you can compare the stats over here. So if the stats on the right are red, on the Crocodile, as you guys can see, the stats are in red, which means the stats my gun has that I've equipped are actually better than that. So right now you guys can see the bullet speed is actually a lot higher than the Crocodile. Mine is 450, Crocodile has 420, and the accuracy is 2, and the Crocodile has 1.5. So this way you can compare the stats and make your life a lot easier. So that's a neat thing that they've included for you guys to basically compare the stats and see which weapon basically suits you or you want to buy and stuff like that. So that's how you can basically compare the stats. So that's that. Nothing too crazy. Again, sell option. So if you hit sell option, these are the weapons that I have that I can sell. I don't really want to sell anything because I like these guns, but this is how the sell screen looks like. You just click one of the weapon and you just sell it to them. At the bottom you guys gonna see the amount that they're willing to purchase, or Willow is willing to purchase. You just hit that, and that's the amount that you guys gonna get back from Willow. So that's how you basically sell it. And again, if you go back, hit missions, this is where Willow is going to give you the missions that she has for you. Right now I've completed all the missions that she had, so this is the one that she want me to do complete, which is weapons runs, which basically means if I happen to go on raid, happen to get like a duplicate weapon, I can just come back and sell it to her. That's basically it. So that's that about Willow. Let's move on to Hakim or Hakim. So Hakim is actually Hakim actually has no use in beta, so to speak. I mean, okay, I take that back. He does not give you any missions, but he actually has this great option which is called sponsored contracts. So sponsored contracts is basically something that you can sign to earn more in-game money. So for example, this is called Spend Amigo. If you read, with a maximum payment, visit the hub every 8 hours. So if you log in the game after 8 hours, this is the earnings that you guys are going to get when you log in after 8 hours. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. So every contract is different. Higher paying contracts have, you know, higher fame requirements. For example, this one, if you have fame points higher than 300,000, you can basically earn 5,000 after 8 hours. You know what I mean? So after 8 hours when you log in, you will earn 5,000, which is like more money in your pocket to purchase new gun or purchase new armor and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? So that's pretty neat part about, you know, about this game, that it allows you to, you know, play more, earn more fame, and allow you to sign like a contract, and you can basically earn more money that way. You know what I mean? So that's how hacking basically works. You sign a contract, you earn more money, and you have more cash to burn or purchase more, purchase new items, or, you know, new guns and cosmetics and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and go to Sarah. She's our 6th vendor. Again, go close to Sarah. You can basically click that wheel again. She's gonna give you a couple of things: drinks, food, and missions. If you hit drinks, these are the drinks that you can drink. If you happen to drink too much, you're gonna get a little wonky, and, you know, won't be able to, you know, walk straight, and won't be able to speak straight as well. So that's that about Sarah. And she also gives you missions. She also gives you some side missions, which can be, you know, tricky sometimes. So, you know, be careful when you're doing Sarah's missions. But that's that about Sarah. So yeah, I already accepted that. I can hit back, and I can move up over here. Well, actually, this is the bar. For those who don't know, this is the bar where you can basically come in and chill. But if you look at the top right, like I mentioned, this is the buff that, you know, it adds on your armor when you know, come to the bar. You know, that's like a boost in this game that we actually not going to see in the beta, but I'm pretty sure there is going to be a way to purchase the boost once the game, you know, officially releases. So keep eye on that. So that's like a little trick for you guys to improve or increase your damage and, you know, the projectile resistance. Projectile resistance is basically you resist like 3% of the damage from the projectile, which can come in very handy. So these were the few things I wanted to, you know, go over and talk about, because like I said, a lot of people were having issues, and we're trying to figure out like what they need to do in order to you know, purchase new things and, you know, get in the game and stuff like that. Oh, and also one more thing I forgot: in order for you to get into the games, you come over here. This is a section for the war games, and you hit this, you know, little wheel again, and you hit war games, and these are the options that you have for right now in the beta for war games. You have duel, you have ascendancy, and there's another map, or another mode that is coming soon. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like in soft launch. So that's a new mode that they're gonna bring. That's how you do the war games. And if you want to know how to join or do the co-op, for that you have to hit your icon up top left over here. Then you got to go to the maps on the left, and then you got to go find which co-op or dungeon that you have available. So for me, I have this one dungeon that we have available in beta, which is the Voltaic Fist. I've already done it multiple times. I already made a video on it. If you guys want to know how to defeat the Voltaic Fist, I will put the link in description of that video, because I've already made it. You guys can watch it and learn how to defeat the Voltaic Fist and do it yourself. Am I missing anything? Another thing that I forgot was to show you guys how to purchase skills or unlock skills. So when you're new, when you're low level, let's say level 4, you're not gonna have any. I think you start earning skills at or after level 5. So you go to your menu screen, you hit that top left option, your little man up top, then you go to your skills, and this is how the skills tree look like. You can basically, you know, unlock the skills that you want, but in order for you to unlock it, you gotta have talent points. So it takes 1 talent point to unlock 1 skill, as you guys can see over here. And once you unlock the skill, you can then purchase the skill of your choice. So every time you get a talent point, you can come to the skill section over here in the menu bar, in the menu screen, and then basically unlock the skill that you want. and then you have to purchase a skill with your money. Again, it takes talent point to unlock the type of skill, which is combat, survival, or agility, and it takes in-game money for you to purchase the skill that you want to purchase. Does that make sense? Pretty neat and easy, right? So that's how you basically unlock these skills or category and buy the skills in this game. And this is journal. This is just tells you which missions that you have, active, or the missions that you have completed. Equip. This is the option, the menu bar that I showed you. Which tells you that guns and armors that you have. Mailbox, just some messages from MFG, or I think this is where you're going to receive the messages from your friends. Because like I said, this is not the final version, so you're definitely going to see a lot more changes, coming to the section itself as well. And then there's options, your general control, about player. I think this is where you're going to create your account, which is coming soon, so hang tight for that. About section, controls. Now if you have a controller, you can basically connect it, and you're going to see the controller being connected over here, and you're gonna come over here and change the settings according to the way you want them. I have the Nimbus controller that I'm using, so as soon as I connect it, it recognizes it and it just pops up the controller settings to me. I turned on the auto fire. I don't like auto fire. At the bottom over here, as you guys can see, customize layout. You can go and just customize the way you want to. This is how my screen looks like. I'm still working on the screen customization, so we'll show you once I'm finally done with it. So that's that. Then this is general. You can basically play on the setting that you want to play on. I usually play on auto. I was just testing the the ultra settings and see how the game looks, but since my device is pretty good, it just plays on ultra settings anyway, so I don't really need to use the ultra, so I just keep it on auto. So that's how these menu screens looks like. That's how you go to your skills, equip section, and that's that. One more thing I want to show you guys over here is the character. So this is my character, as you guys can see, sponsored by MFG. Skills, headgear, everything else over here. These are the medals that I've earned. If I hit medals over here, you guys can basically see the medals that you have. You can scroll up and down and see which medals that you need to earn, or what are the requirements that you need in order for you to earn the different types of ribbon, actually ribbon and medals both. So yeah, these are the ribbons and medals for you. This is how my stats looks like. I've done 103 solo missions, 5 co-op raids, 20 PvP, out of which I won 20. I've lost 2. So that's that. Alien kills and everything. So this is how my stats looks like so far. So that's basically it about these stats. And with that being said, that's basically it in this video, guys. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope it made sense. But with that being said, that's basically it in this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, you guys know the mother effing drill. Don't forget to hit a comment, subscribe, share, like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! Motherfuckers, yeah!